Hi everyone, let's set up my 2024 bullet journal with me. So for this year, I wanted to do something a little bit more basic. I love illustrating, I like drawing so much, but I feel like this year I just want to keep it simple, and maybe for the monthly spreads, I might go all elaborate. But for now, I just want to keep it as simple as possible. So if you want to journal along with me, or if you want to set up your bullet journal, with me, yeah, we can get started. So for the cover page, I did a simple 2024 with using a black compo pen. I'll link down, I'll put everything I'm using in the description box below this video. So I just did very simple 2024, no elaborate illustrations, just to keep it like to the gist. This year, 2023, has been a year of transformation. So many things have happened, and I feel like going into 2024, I am ready. I feel very strong and ready for whatever happens. Most of the things I wrote in my 2023 bullet journal, alhamdulillah, they came to pass. All the goals I had, not all, I guess most of the goals I had came to pass. So I'm grateful, alhamdulillah, but I'm also looking forward to this coming year, what I can be able to do, what I can achieve, and where I want to see myself in as far as life is concerned. So, in everything, I just want to be thankful, but at the same time, I don't want to lose the passion I have for bullet journaling. So, yes, 2024, the year in which I want to build, I want to thrive, I want to grow. Actually, this is actually my theme for this year. My theme for last year was spread your wings, but I remember I wrote it in French in my journal. So, this year, just three simple principles: grow, thrive, and build. So with my black M&G black marker, I went in to make everything bold and stand out, which I really, really like doing. This page is kind of like a blank canvas for me because there is so much I can do. There is it is like open to so many things I can do on this page. I think by the time I'll do my 2024 flip through, this page will be full of like anything I feel like I like, I'll just put onto this page. So for this year in my bullet journal, I wanted to keep, especially the first pages, I want to keep them very, very simple, very normal, I guess. I don't want to go all elaborate because I feel like if I do that, it kind of sets a pace for the rest of the months. And if I'm not able to do that, or I'm not able to live up to it, I get a little bit tough on myself. So, very simple. So, on this page, I kind of had already drawn a few circles all over, and I wanted to keep these colors very basic, as I said earlier. So, tones of brown, yellow, and black. I think that's what I'm going for in these cover pages, these first spreads. So here we have my theme page. Everything I do for my bullet journals, I always first put it down in pencil. Yes, I trust myself enough to actually do it with the marker, like straight away. But still, for aesthetic's sake, we always first use a pencil, go out with everything. I was alternating with a couple of different tones of brown to actually bring out what I wanted. I saw this, I think, on Pinterest. Someone had a spread of theirs that had something similar to this. I think it was a 2022 spread or 2021. I'm not so sure, but it was very, very inspiring. So I wanted to kind of do like the same thing. Then on the side, I wrote simply build, thrive, and grow because these are my three concepts that I want to move with in this year. There are things I want to actually push through with because I feel like building, it comes to setting the right foundation to yourself. Thriving, I don't want to just meet my needs, I want to thrive in whichever environment I actually find myself in this coming year. And with growth, I want to grow financially, health wise, academically, and I guess every single aspect of my life. I want to always keep growing. I never want to stay in the same place. Anyway, so I went in with my yellow M&G marker to kind of fill out those huge circles. I feel so bad that I don't have more M&G markers. I feel like I should get like a spread of colors. I have the basics for now, like your red, blue, purple, green, black, yellow. But I want more. I think that's something I should do this coming year. I should get more M&G markers. The resisting arrow is fine. I think I should get that. Now, the next thing, of course, is the year in a glance. And yeah, I just want to kind of look at my 2024, the moment, like within my first pages, getting to see which, okay, what the entire is going to look like. So this coming year, there is so much to hope for. There is, on a personal level, there is so much I want to accomplish, and I think also with my work life, there is so much I want to do. I obviously want to do more content creation. I want to actually set myself up for like so many opportunities. I want to do more fashion content on my YouTube channel. Um Basically I have to do that. I also have to set up I co-own a bakery with someone very special to me, and I want to do that. I want to be so intentional about it. I want to lay out all my recipes and probably launch by February. So that's something I really want to focus on. So seeing the entire year laid out, because calendars do exist, yes, but I prefer my own. Seeing the entire year laid out kind of sets me at a different pace. So yes, 6 months on one side and then 6 months on the other side. And then I went in my black compo. I first used my iconic brown felt tip pen to kind of like write out all the months of the year. Then I went in with my black compo pen to write out the days of the week, but basically like the initials, like Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yes, you get the gist of it. And then I think with this black compo pen, I went in to write all the months of the year, the days, all the days of the year. One thing I find so fascinating about 2024 is that the days are similar. Okay, like the calendar layout is similar to 1996, and I was actually born in 1996, so it's more like, ooh, what's going to happen this year? Hopefully, I'll adjust to what happens when the year ends. So January 1st, and as I'm doing this, I'm kind of hoping that I don't make any errors, because it can be quite triggering when you make an error. Although, don't be so hard on yourself when you make one. You can always make it a very, very beautiful design. I think I kind of edited it out, but I made a mistake when it came to May. I wrote the dates wrong, like the first two dates. I thought I had written my dates differently, then I made a mistake. So I have some error there, but hey, I'm going to make something beautiful out of it. So I had to skip through, because come on, writing dates is not that exciting. And then finishing up with December 2024. I kind of wonder what the world is going to look like in December 2024. I hope that inshallah things are up for each and everyone on earth. Just I'm quite hopeful in that. So my next spread, we get to the goals and intentions of this year. As I always do, I group my goals and intentions into basically four categories. So I always have my personal goals, my financial goals, my health goals, and then the social stroke academic goals. For social and academic this year, it may not be like so much, but I have a very big problem when it comes to answering my online messages. So I kind of want to work on that. It's one of my goals for this year. The rest, financial, it's the basic stuff, and I'll fill them in as the year comes through. For personal, still a bit more goals involved in that. So yes, for my personal goals, I have some things that are quite dear to me, but it is basically to practice better, to pray more, to be very intentional with my relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I want that to take the forefront in this coming year. When it comes to my health goals, I have to get in shape. I have to get fit. Inshallah, I have my wedding happening next year, and I really, really want to look good. So that is very, very pivotal to me. So the next spread we have the vision board. For the vision board, I think for the last 2 years, instead of kind of writing down what I want in my vision board, I always do my Pinterest vision board. But in my bullet journal, I like kind of like tearing out a paper and then sticking it into my bullet journal so that I can always like illustrate what my goals are going to be. I always kind of like draw them out. If it's something to do with maybe money, there will be like a money icon in there. And I want to do that within the year still. I want to keep writing down all my things that I want for my vision board and drawing them out. One thing about it is that okay, before the year begins, I can't really decide that this is what I want like all through. So as the year goes on, I always kind of make up my mind. I change up a few things. So with every change, I like illustrating that. Then on the very next page, we had to look at a 2024 library. One thing that I struggle with so much, I think since I finished school, is reading more. And I really, really love reading, but I want to do it more. And the easiest way to do that is if I track, I kind of like keep track of every book that I finish. And that's what I want to keep writing down. I want to write down every single book that I'm able to finish, just like a pat on my back for myself, but also to kind of like expose myself to more literature and be more intentional about that. So 2024 library. I'm hoping, inshallah, that I can be able to read about 10 books in this coming year. Like 10 at least. But if I'm still not able to do that, at least I tried. It's better than reading none. I guess I think I should also add the online books because I know they count. If I'm able to read anything online, I guess that counts too. So for the library, I kind of just put through a bunch of lines where I'll be writing the author and then the book title whenever I finish it. I don't write the book unless I have finished it 100%. And perhaps maybe with this kind of reading, I'll be able to build up my knowledge on so many things that I want to do. And then, in the spirit of actually being more spiritual and growing my relationship with God, I want to read all the surahs of the Quran, inshallah, in this 2024. And what better way to do that than kind of put it on paper? So, for every surah I finish, I want to kind of write it down. And for this spread, what I did is just a simple kind of wreath looking thing. Went in with my brown M&G ink pen, and then I later used an M&G marker to kind of put like the yellow dots in the middle of that. This setup is basically like a library, I guess a library shelf. So for every surah I finish reading, I'll be able to kind of like put the book in there and then name it. I'm kind of excited to see what this looks like at the end of the year. Inshallah, it will be great. And I just hope and pray that this is actually something that works out for me, because this is something that is very, very part of me, and I want to keep growing my relationship with God. So this definitely helps a lot. So this is basically what I did. A few vertical pieces of wood looking things with my black compo pen, and then horizontal ones too. Yes, oh yes, horizontal ones too. So for each surah I read, I will draw the book in. I'll draw a book with a vertical or lying down. I just can't wait to see how pretty this looks at the very end. Alhamdulillah, or inshallah, I am hoping for the very best. So for most of my materials, I'll link them in the description below. But the book I used, it's a plain book, a plain notebook. I bought it from Aristoc, a store here in Uganda. So that's basically it. Hopefully, maybe next year my bullet journal will be in a dot grid journal. But until then, yes. So I did the rest of the shelves off screen. So now let's do a flip through to see what this year is going to look like. So I realized that I actually skipped 2 pages, but I'll make something incredible with that. So we have 2024, and then I think I've skipped my theme. So here is the year, the layout of the year. As you can see, if you can actually look at May, there is that error. But who cares? It still looks nice. Then my goals and intentions. Then we go to my vision board, and then my 2024 library. And then we have the Quran reading tracker. Thank you so much for watching. Kindly subscribe to my channel. If you're someone who likes creating and notebooks and all that, just subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting probably like every once in a while, once a month, with every month that comes out, probably inshallah there will be a video on that. So thank you so much for watching, and have a good day and happy new year to everyone watching this video. May your year be filled with a lot of happiness, a lot of good things, and may we all live fulfilling every desire and prayer we have.